May I request Rachel Ortega to lead us for our opening prayer.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. To all listening. May we have the lesson. To understand the lesson. We will have today. Thank the Lord for this day. May your light shine. Upon those who are in lack of hope. Lord, guide us. To learn alas mistake.
Okay, good morning, our kids.
Good morning, teachers. Good morning, classmates. Good morning. It's nice to see you today. Welcome to Grade 7 Orchids. Mabuhay ang Nortians. Avance ang Norte.
Okay, good morning. Please take your seats. Okay, yesterday we discussed about what? The hair recall. Yes, Mariel?
About PPE.
Business, Mariel?
About PPE.
About PPE. You can define what is PPE. What is the definition of PPE? The acronym PPE. What does that mean? Yes? Personal protective equipment. Give me an example of a personal protective equipment. Yes, Mariel?
PPE is an equipment that workers use that protect workers against health or safety events.
Okay, you can give me an example of a PPE. Yes?
Hard hats.
Hard hat.
This is the equipment that is used to protect our head from a falling objects, and it is commonly used for the construction industry.
Very good. Thank you for that. Amor? What activities that we're going to do this morning?
Debate.
A debate. A debate on what? Okay. Can you read our objective?
Express one's opinion on the importance of PPE in the workplace through a debate.
Okay, so this morning, you are tasked to express your ideas, your opinion, why we need to use PPE. Is that important?
Yes.
Okay, so we will know this morning, we have a debate, we have here the affirmative side, and we have the negative side. Our topic for this debate is, can you read?
The importance of personal protective equipment in the workplace.
Okay. Personal protective equipment in the workplace. That's our topic this morning. Okay. But before we will go to the debate proper, as I said, as I grouped you yesterday, I assigned already your topic, the affirmative side and the negative side. So I guess you have your opinions now. Okay. So, may I call on our moderator, Miss Charmaine Nicole Malinaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our debate today, I would like you to change the mode of your gadgets into silent in order to avoid any disturbance during the debate later, especially for audiences. Please do not leave or enter the room during the speech. To our honorable judges, debaters, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to our prestigious debate about the importance of PPE in the workplace. Before this debate begins, allow me to introduce myself. I am Charmaine Nicole Malinaw, and I will be serving as your moderator today. This is our house rules. Each team must consist of 3 members, and each speaker of the team will be given 2 minutes. We have our criteria for judging: organization and clarity, 10 points; use of arguments, 10 points; use of examples and facts, 10 points; use of rebuttal, 10 points; and relevance to the theme, 10 points. A total of 15 points. We can start this debate without our judges. Please help me welcome our judges. The first judge, he is currently taking a Master of Arts in Science in Education, major in Science, Mr. Lidio Banyas. Our second judge, he is a Master of Science in Teaching in General Science, Mr. Ali Babi Lord Alamin. And our timekeeper will be Mary Stephanie Torion. Now we have the 2 groups, the affirmative group and the negative group. In the affirmative side, we have the first speaker, Roger Lamoste. And the second speaker, we have Joras Maglacion. The third speaker, we have Christian Tabalba. And for the negative side, the first speaker will be Edmond Ray Morada. The second speaker, O'Hara Michelle Irene. And the third speaker, we have Danica May Balandra. I wish you all the best of luck. To start this debate, may I call on Roger Lamoste from affirmative side. The floor is yours, Roger Lamoste. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Positive anything is better than negative nothing. Good morning, judges, observers, teachers, classmates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm the first speaker for today from affirmative side to discuss positive ways to use personal protective equipment. But first, what is personal protective equipment? Personal protective equipment refers to protective clothing, helmets, goggles, or other garment or equipment designed to protect the wearer's body from injury and infection. The hazard addressed by protective equipment include physical, electrical, heat, chemical, hazard, and airborne particulate matter. Protective equipment may be worn for job-related occupational safety and health purposes, as well as for sport and other recreational activities. Protective clothing is applied to traditional categories of clothing, and protect gears applies into items such as pads, guards, shields, or masks, and others. For example, using personal protective equipment in a workplace, using apron in cooking. It protects our clothes from getting dirty in construction, using hard hats to protect our hands from falling materials or direct heat contact, using face masks to protect our lungs from inhaling splashes of corrosive materials, using goggles to protect our eyes, and using prescribed clothing to protect our body into direct heat contact, into heat and cold. And to discuss more, please help me welcome speaker number 2.
Before I start my speech, I will leave first a quote. Being positive will guarantee you'll succeed, but being negative will guarantee you won't. Employers should provide PPE to their employees for the risk and for the working environment. Take account of the user's health, ergonomics, fit factors, and be compatible with other items of PPE required to be worn. Adequately control the risk presented by the hazard without increasing overall risk experienced by the worker. It is recommended to consult the potential wearers of PPE before items are supplied because they are usually best placed to know what is demanded by their jobs and type and configuration of PPE that best suit to their working environment. To discuss more, help me welcome speaker.
So good morning, everyone. Why do we have to wear it? We need to wear it. We not always can be removed from our working environment. So PPE is designed to protect the worker's body from hazard and injuries such as blunt impacts, electrical hazard, heat, chemicals, and infection. So what are the business benefits of providing and using personal protective equipment or PPE? Not to fix the worker's body, okay? Fix the worker's safety, not to fix the worker's bodies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, affirmative group. Now let's proceed to the negative group. Let me help me welcome to the first speaker, Edmund Ray Mirada.
Well, first of all, good day. When we say PPE or personal protective equipment, it doesn't only talks about our safety. It also has disadvantages and limitations. One of these limitations is it restricts movement, dexterity, field of vision, communication, and even comfort for the person using it. This limitation can be the cause to greater damage, not only for the person using it, but also to the people on his or her surroundings, and which may lead to greater problems in his or her surroundings in a workplace. When using PPE, we should have enough knowledge about this certain PPE, because sometimes or even every time, PPE is hard to use. It requires proper training and learning, because if you misunderstand or misuse PPE, it will lead to greater problems. For example, the false sense of security that I know neither one of us doesn't want to happen on ourselves.
Surely right, speaker number 1. I, speaker number 2, totally agree to what you are saying. PPE is a disadvantage to us people. It's too uncomfortable and heavy to wear, and most people that are required to wear PPE is complaining that it's too hot. It only gets in our way when we are doing our work. So we, the negative side, believe that instead of using PPE, we should just use natural ways, like in cooking. Instead of using gloves, we can just wash our hands. Thank you. Given the importance of PPE in ensuring worker safety, the survey examined the reasons for such high levels of non-compliance. Of those respondents who observed PPE non-compliance in the workplace, 69% said that the primary cause was workers thinking that PPE wasn't needed. This was followed by uncomfortable, too hot, poor fit, not available near work tasks, and unattractive looking. As what measures safety managers have taken or plan to take in the near future to encourage greater PPE compliance? Respondents indicated the top strategies were improving existing education and training programs, 61%, and increased monitoring of employees, 48%. This were followed by purchasing more comfortable PPE, tying compliance with individual purchasing more stylish PPE, developing incentive programs when it comes to compliance with PPE protocols. Eye protection was found to be the most challenging PPE category. According to 24% of respondents, this was a disturbing, though not unexpected,
finding considering that nearly 3 out of 5 workers who experienced eye injuries were found not to be wearing eye protection at the time of accident or were wearing the wrong kind of eye protection for the job. Add to this the fact that thousands of workers are blinded each year from work-related eye injuries that could have been prevented, and the magnitude of the problem becomes clear.
Thank you from the negative side, and now let's proceed to the rebuttal. And the first speaker from the affirmative side will first speak.
Once you replace negative thoughts with positive ones, you'll start having positive results. Good morning. Employers have duties concerning the provision and use of personal protective equipment or PPE at work. PPE is equipment that will protect the users against health and safety risks at work. It can include items such as helmets, gloves, eye protection, high visibility clothing, safety footwear, and safety harness. It also includes respiratory protective equipment because it helps us to prevent risks and protect us from hazard in the workplace. We should think our safety and health first before we overreact. Also, because we didn't know where or when accident occurs. So we should think our safety all the time and for us to be away from danger. We should think even it's not uncomfortable, even it's expensive, we should always think our safety, and we should think before we speak negative against positive things.
Well, I truly believe on what your statement, speaker number 1. But I firmly believe that if you, or we are careful enough to be safety on our own, we don't need PPE anymore. And instead of using the money to buy expensive PPE, we should just use our money to more important things. I also believe in a saying that overreacting leads to overspending. So we should not use our money to unimportant things.
A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Speaker number 1. Buying PPE and wearing it properly is a vital avoid not unnecessary injury in the workplace. Choosing not to wear PPE can be dangerous, especially when it could save your life.
I disagree with you, speaker number 2. These days, people should be more practical, right? That's why instead of spending, and wasting your money buying unnecessary things like PPE, you should convert it into more useful things that can help you as an entrepreneur to have a more productive business.
Yes, I believe speaker number 3 that PPE is uncomfortable to wear. It is health and the safety of the people who are working in the workplace. Remember, the main role of personal protective equipment is to protect the people and the workers from injuries that possible to happen to our head, feet, lungs, eyes, and skin.
Well, speaker number 3, we're not only talking about how it suits you or how it suits me. We're also talking about safety, you know. Because as you observe, even though the Pag-asa didn't officially announce that as of today the summer season starts, we can already feel or tell how hot the environment is. And when we apply PPE, it only adds heat to our body that may lead to greater problems such as heat stress or even heat stroke. Positive thinking does not often lead to a happy ending. Okay, thank you, our dear speakers, and congratulations to all of you. Now, let's hear the comment of our judges.
You should use the statement of the negative side. Yung positive thing. Okay, yung positive thinking does not often lead to a happy ending. Pinira ka na doon. Because of that, I give them a higher point. Okay? So, yun lang. Yun na yung mga points ko. Congratulations!
For the second judge, Mr. Lidio Banyas.
Okay, good morning everyone. So based on the observation of your debate, so first in affirmative side, Mr. Tabalba, because of the organization mission, giving the importance of PPE in the workplace. My comment is the use of rebuttals was not emphasized. You are only focused on the examples of PPE.
Now, this is the most awaited part of the speakers to announce the winner. May I call on Sir Bobby Alamin for the declaration.
Okay, so before I give the winner of this debate, so let me leave you a message first. Okay, ako, everything has a pros and cons. The same with the PPE, with the use of PPE. Ang PPE ay para sa ating protection. This is for our security. And according to the negative side, it has also a disadvantages. Okay? Mainit kung magsuot ng PPE. Pero, okay. Pero class, kailangan pa rin natin bigyan ng halaga ang kaligtasan ng bawat worker. Okay? So, here is now the winner of this debate with a score of 120-124. So, the winner is the affirmative side. Okay, let's give them a round of applause. So, here is now the winner of this debate with a score of 120-124. So, the winner is the affirmative side. Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, dear judges, and congratulations to our speakers. You did a great job. May I call on Ma'am Irene Brasileño?
Wow! You impressed me! Congratulations, speakers from negative and affirmative side.